Right guys, we got well, I've downloaded this picture off the internet, and I thought let's give it a go and see what we can achieve with this one today. So I'm just going to go into my HP pencil and done, yeah, and then we tap on the canvas. Right, I'm going to add a new layer so we don't touch that one. So you know, if you want to move the picture up and down, nothing else moves. So we're on that one now. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to draw like a circle, and I think I'm going to go with white because then we can see it a bit more better. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go like a circle. Then as you can see, the shape of the body is another, well, it's a circle, but it's a bit lower down. So what we can do is join those like that and get that one, basically something connecting that to that, and then we got the leg there, and then we got another one there. Obviously this is going to be a rough sketch at first, and then we'll neaten it up at the end. Okay, so we got an eye there. So if we keep the circle and keep it, don't move the pen, it will turn into a complete circle, and then you can move it with your pencil. And then we do another one there, and if you put your finger down on there, I think this, right, I've messed that one up. Okay, let me do it again. There, and then you keep your pencil with, and then you put your finger on the screen, you can get exact round circle. And there you go. And on here we have these bits of feathers that are going like that, so we'll do that. Right, we've got the beak, it's coming up like that. I think I've overdone it, and then we got that there. So now with the rubber I could just take that out. There you go. We're getting there, some nearly. Right, then we have the tail. Right, what I'm going to do now is move this way because I think we're too far to put the tail on. So the tail is there, a bit like that. Or you can make it a little bit longer, I suppose. There. This is just basically a rough sketch at the moment, so what we're going to do is make that a bit better once we get everything connected. So I'm just learning at the moment, so if I can do it, basically anyone can draw then. It's not a big issue because with the app, it makes it really easy for you. Okay, we're there, and then something like that, and then we can do that. Okay, all these circles that we've made don't matter because these, in the next layer, we can always take them out. So put the eyes in there. Yes, get the pen, get the eyes in there. There we go, and then we got the little white dot there. The eyes again, and the white dot there. So you can just fill that in. There's an easy way of filling, but as I'm just getting back into this, I'm just going to do it the manual way, the way anyone would do it. And then we have that there, and then we have another one going like that, and like that, yeah, something like that, and there we go. So basically you can take the outlining off your figure that you just drawn, get all the details in. You don't have to make it exactly the same as what's in the picture because it's all up to you basically. And there we go, it's like something like that, and then another one there, that one's coming there, and then we've got these here. a couple of them there and there. So basically we got the shape there now, I think, nearly. So you know, we're not trying to go exact what's there and make the same, because that's not the goal basically. Because I'm trying to learn, so at least we get the outlines and all that kind of stuff the way we want it. As you can see here, it's on the eyes. The eyes are around about there, and my one's a bit lower, so I'm going to go about there with the eye. Get the rubber. That's what's one good thing about Procreate, is that you can move things around. It's like if I want to move this eye, all I have to do is draw around the eye. You take the freehand tool here, and then basically you can just click and move. Okay, hang on. No, I didn't want that. I didn't want to fill it up. Take it out, and then take the tool, and then you can move the eye up or down wherever you think is just right. So I'm going to put it about there, and then that's that. And I think we're nearly there. So you can make it a bit more chubbier, or because my one looks a bit skinnier than the one on there. So, and or you can, you know, get this shape here a bit more rounded, and get that out of the way like that. Yep, that looks something like it. So get that one out like that. Yeah, right, okay. So we got our first layer, we got the rough sketch, basically what we're looking for. And hang on, let me just put these in as well so I can remember when we go to the other one. Okay, and just trying to get a little bit better. Right, okay, so now we've got the picture basically what we need. So what I'm going to do is go on this layer. I'm going to, with two fingers, I'm going to tap layer 2. Right, once you tap that, you will get this slider, and all you need to do is move your pencil from your left to right or right to left, and you'll see it going down, and the opacity of the sketch you've done, it will go lower and lower. You just want it where you can just hardly see it, around about there. And then you go to a new layer. Right, this is the layer that you're going to be basically using. I'm going to put a background on there, some different color. Let me see if I can get a, yeah, that'll do. Right, so that way we've got this new layer here, but the color is at the bottom. The background color is the lowest one. We can switch that off and on. You can switch off the bird one as well, or pigeon, whatever it is, and that's your sketch. And now you're on the third layer. Right, on the third layer we're going to go, and now I'm going to use a light darkish color now, or black, light black or something like that. Yeah, and that will do. And right, okay, and then we've got the pencil, same pencil. Right, fine. Now here is where you can now go neatly over the picture the way you want now, and you'll see that you're going to get neater as you go now. And let's get the eyes, and then we'll make another round dot there, and do the other eye. Why am I getting a different color? I must have done the picker. Okay, here we go. There, and then we've got this one there. So basically you're getting like a nice now lines. Wrong. So this one, if you come right to the end and hold it and then put your finger on the screen, you get exact round circle. So you could do the same for the other one as well, but I'm going to leave it at the moment, see how it comes out. Right, okay, then we've got that face there, there's a little line there. Right, then we have this here going like that to there, and then we've got one here going there to the other side. So we got here's coming like that, then that is coming basically right down there, and then we got the leg bit here, and then we've got this arm bit coming out here, there. And you can, you know, go back with your rubber if you made a line, or undo it and do it again. You put a line there, another line there, and then we've got something like that there. Okay, so that bit's there done. So we've got this bit going basically like that, then another one going like that. So basically we're using the sketch we've done first. So, you know, we've got the outline, so we know, and now we're tracing it, but we're making it a bit better than what we've done before. But as we go along, your picture will start getting better and better. I suppose you can do it as many times as you want with this. So or if you want to make it the same as that and just get that one out of the way. I'll put a smaller line in the middle like that. Okay, that doesn't look right. Okay, right, okay, so we're up to there now. So we want the wing, so it's basically something like that going there, and then it's coming down straight down there, and then we got the other wing there, and then we can have that one just there. It's not the same, but something like it. And another one there and there. I think once you start drawing, your lines will become the way, you know, the movements and all that of your hand and everything will become the way you want it. Because at the moment I'm trying to draw the line the way I want it. It's not going exactly like this one now, the line that I've just drawn. And you can see it's a bit wiggly as well. There is a setting in the brushes where you can just want to see where that is. Hang on, is it jitter, spacing, fall? No. Okay, right, I think it's the amount of this is the one. So if you put it there, let me just do that. Yeah, there you go. As you can see, it's streamlined. So basically, if you want it to be nice and curved and all that kind of stuff, if you got it on maximum, it'll make it curved. Because if you got it at 0, you try to make that curve, it's not going to go exactly. As you can see, it's line here, and that's going a little bit in. So I'll put that to about 50% and see what we do in there. So we'll have to, you can change that at any time anyway. So now we go for the legs, and that is, come on, why am I not, okay, no, that doesn't look right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is there, and you can change the pencil pressure and everything like that in this app, so it's quite good. All right, I think we got the tilt on this, and so that one's done there. So let's get this one here. I don't know why I'm getting these lines not so nice the way I want them, but you know, it's the third video in the line, so I don't know, we'll get better as long as we keep trying. Just filling those in. There is an easier way, but you know, we're gonna step by step. I'm just doing it like if someone would gets the program first time. Everything will start coming back, then you know, then I'll start doing it that way. Right, okay, so now what we can do is get the white color, and we can do another thing. We can make this as a reference. Right, reference. If we make this as a reference, and then we go have, I think it's underneath. Let me try underneath one and the one on the top as well, so we'll see which one's which. Actually, that's not the reference one. We want the one that's in black. So that one's out. So that one we want reference. So what reference means is it's going to, if you're going to color in something and you just drop a color, it will drop into that, like the eye, if that round bit there. Hang on, let me show you. So let me put a new there. So you're on a different layer as well. You take that and then you put that in there. You'll see that it's coloring that bit only, but on that layer you haven't got nothing. So it's taking the reference from the bottom layer to color the top layer. So what I'll do is I'll do the same for the other one there, and then we'll get black, and all you do is put your pencil on the color, not for too long because it changes it, and then you just drag it with your pencil down to where you want to color it. Right here, because the lines are not brilliant, if they're like jaggy or something, you're gonna get, it's not gonna fill in properly either. So let's get the white again and get that in there. Right, so we're there now, so let's see what we can do on the other, the bird on the full. Right, okay, so that's not that bad, it's come out okay. Let's do the tail. As long as your line's not broken somewhere, it will fill it in, as you can see there. And if it doesn't do that, you can always move your pencil without, don't let go of the pencil, and once you drop the color in like there, and you move your pencil left or right, and you'll see the opacity threshold is like 1.6, where there on 2 it's coloring everything, all the background, everything. So all you do is move your pencil a little bit on the other side, left or right, and then basically you'll get that color come in. So the other thing is, if you can color pick the colors, like I'm gonna pick this yellow color here and color that in here. Right, so as you can see, there's a line is broken there. I'll just show you where. Let me undo that. If you can look near under the eye, there is a break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back on that layer, go to my black color again, and make that line complete. Why am I? Oh right, okay. The other thing is, once you made it a reference as well, I think you can't change it either. So what we'll have to unreference it, and then we'll start doing the pencil work on it. That's fine. Why is it not coming up there? Oh, because, oh, I know why. Because what's happened now is, because we're trying to change that and the top one's colored it up, so you won't be able to see it anyway. So let me keep that as the reference, go back to that one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this in a different way, the coloring. So I'm going to choose the color that I want. It's like this yellow, get that there. Then we're going to go on to, what is this called? Where's the S shape there that you can see there? Basically that's for like selecting, copying and removing bits and filling. Right, what did I do there? Okay, so we're there, and then what we're going to do is go to that, free hands free, and then we're going to go around the bit that we want to color. and if you click on the end, you'll see it'll fill it up automatically. And then if you want to do the next one, all you do is just carry on the way you want to fill them up, if that's what you want. So that's filled those two in, and what I want to do is just blur them in the edges a little bit, so it doesn't look like too, you know, straight lined or something like that. It looks like something's been dropped on top of it. Right, what I'm going to do is pick this other color up that is underneath there. I think I'm going to use the same method of coloring, and I'm going to go, come on, why am I not getting, here we go, there, and then we got that piece here, that's fine, and then we got some bits here, and then we got some bits here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is blend those in a little bit so it doesn't look, and that one too. So that's blended in, and then we'll get this color in the middle and see if we can get a different brush. HP, right, okay, so we want airbrushes. Let's do the soft brush and see what we can achieve that color in there. Yeah, that's coming out okay. There, that's fine. Okay, so we've got the color in there slowly, and what we're going to do now is, as you can see, if you're doing it this way, you're coloring the lines as well. But if you were to keep the reference, like if we get this, we copy this, duplicate it, and see if we put it on the top, see what happens. As you can see, the lines now come back all up on top, where with the other way it was coloring them all in. So hang on, let me just take the reference one off, and there you go. And it's getting better slowly, but you know, we're learning on the step. Right, so I'm going to get now my lighter color, go back to the pencil and fill in the like feather types. That's fine there, that's fine. Okay, we got lines here, some lines going here, blend that in, and then we got some lines going here. Okay, so as you can see now, it's there, but you know what I mean, it's not completely there the way we want it. So what we're going to do now is go back to the color one and select that, and then we're going to select a color again. See, got the, I keep doing this wrong again. Right, we're going to do the color picker. We've got the color now, go to the S, and then we go the free hands, and then we're going to just do this top bit here. If you want to do it really carefully, you know, you will get it really nice. And if you want to be like me at the moment, what I'm doing, I'm not doing it really, because I'm just doing it like to do the video. It's not going to be neat as it's the way I want it. So that's there. So now if you look, we've got another color on the bird's head, so I'm going to go for that color there, and then I'm going to try to color that in here. And same here, I'll make the pen a little bit bigger. Right there, and I'm going to just try to blend that in a little bit like that. And we can always neaten these bits up, you know, the ones that come out like that with the rubber. Right, so okay, so we've got that. Now I want to get this red color that I've got here, or orangey, and see if I can get a brush. Okay, so now we've got the red here, a little bit in there, and we'll just try to blend that in now. I'm just going to pick up the yellow again from this and get that bit in there as well, a little bit there and just there, and try to blend that in. Yeah, there we go. So, and we can, you know, where we've just messed up a bit too much on the color, as long as it's on the same, on a different layer, I mean, you can keep on adding and chopping and whatever you want in there. Right, so I think I've got the colors nearly there, so I'm going to just try to clean these over fills. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this just in case I mess it up. So I'm going to, on the duplicate one, on this one, I'm just going to start to do the outlines and just go over them with the smudge tool so they don't look too sharp. Plus I want them to blend in with the color. Right, we can, I think we got like 2 of these layers, that's why we can't even where are they? Okay, hang on, that's that one, that's that one. So have I right, okay, that's the layer we're on. That's what we should be. Okay, let's just, alright, okay, it's probably me, the way I'm doing this. Like, I think I need to blend, that would be better. Let's try that. Try to blend the texture in. Why is it not blending in my lines? Am I seeing the other ones? Okay, hang on, let me just see. It is blending them in, so why was I? Okay, so I'm going to go lightly on these like that. And there we go. Right, I think I've overdone it now. Right, okay, that's not working the way I want it. Even the birds' arms, they're not the way I want them. So go back, go on a lighter color. I think the best thing to do with this is stay with a lighter color. So if you're on a lighter color, at least, okay, let's go pencils, HP 6. Because with the lighter colors, when you're blending in, it'll blend in quicker. So if it's there, and if I use the blender now, smudge it in a bit. Okay. Just try and do the sides, body. I think I've got a reference layer, that's why I'm getting this. What I need to do is take off the reference I'm sure that's what was doing it. Show, hang on, have I taken that off? Yeah, but we're on this layer, so right, okay, so that's not right, okay, that's not moving. Okay, I'm gonna just delete this layer, I'm gonna risk it, and that's there. And okay, so basically I've got this one switched on as well, haven't I? Okay, so if we go there now, if you try doing you've got only 2 layers on, I don't know why I'm getting this little problem there. Right, okay, as I'm starting to get back into this, I'm still learning, so I'm trying to smudge these lines, and okay, that one's okay, I'm smudging that one, okay, fine. What about the eyelid? Why can't I do the eyelid? Yeah, I'm trying to smudge it in, but it's not letting me do it. Okay, that line, yeah, that one's working fine. Go around that, the feather on the top, do the outside line, yeah, that's happening, that's fine. Yeah, that I want it so it doesn't look that sharp. Alright guys, I think there might be a bug, or I don't know, in this app that's not letting me do that one. I don't know why, a bit very strange. And let me just make let's get that one so we've got a little bit more of the black there, and then we've got that like that, and we've got what's good about this is you can zoom in really to do the details. So let me just go back and I can show you. There we go. And no, we want the black, so we can go like that, then do another one, and then that, and then we can make it something like that. And let's get that off, get the rubber a little bit bigger, and we can remove that bit there. So you can go like, you know, make it as the feet usually look on there, something like that, yeah. And if you do the same with the other one now, there, and then make that as pointy as nails. And then we can just get the rubber and just do those little, you know, parts that are separated. And if you look at that now, looks a bit better, and we can always smudge that little bit so we've got like feathers that cover it. Well, let me just pick some different color off there and then just do it that way. Right, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Probably when I try the next one, we'll see if we can make it a little bit more better. But you know, I'm gonna go around the eyes again with the smudge tool. Now if we just take that one off and change the we could, hang on, oopsie, we can do all these together and then put that in the middle, about there, yep. And then we can change the background color to what suits you. So basically I can make it, let's make it like a bluish. Right, I just remembered I haven't done the beacon, and still I haven't done the feet as well. So okay, so what I'm going to do is add another layer. So I think the best thing would be adding layers every time that you try to change something. So I'm going to have that as the reference again, so that I can just fill in the beak. Come on, I don't want to get you stuck on that. Right, let's get the beak in there, or shall I just put a red beak? Okay, let's try red. Okay, where am I? It's supposed to be up there. Yeah, I'm not brilliant at this at the moment, but you know, as if you're going to learn, basically it's going to take some time anyway. So right, okay, so we got that there, and then if we want to go down to make it a little bit darker, we can just pick up a color like that. And I'm going to pick up a pencil that's like jagged like that, yeah. And then I'm going to try to see if I can just make some lines on the beak. There you go. And then I can just smudge that one in a bit. You know, so it doesn't look too, well, can't say realistic because it doesn't even look realistic, does it? Well, there we go. So we've made bird. It's not brilliant. Okay, no, we haven't. We have still got the feet to do. Forgot all about them. Okay, so there we are. The thing is, you can keep on going on layers and different layers, just making it a bit better every time you just do something on it. So it's worth, or even, you know, say this is your second stage, then you can do another layer on top on that one, and then basically you can get that a bit lighter and then start doing your outlines and all that kind of stuff. So that's that one done. So let's, well, it's not done basically, but you know what I mean is, for a starter, it's not a bad picture, come out okay. So you got something there, but thing is, you need to do the shading and all that kind of stuff. So if, say, we want to do the shading, so small shade there, so we got the black there, and then we start, you know, like the under the arms like that, or near here underneath. So you could basically make this more better as you go along. And then we got, I think once I remember, and also what do you call it, remember all the pens and everything, and then the shadings, the techniques, and then if it comes back, you basically, you'll get better every day. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge it down, and that way take that as off the reference first, and then I'm just going to merge them all down, and then let's see, is it one by one, merge down, merge down, merge down. I'm sure you could do this the easier way. Okay, so that was the sketch. I don't want to use that. Now what I can do is, on this one, I can start smudging in the lines that I couldn't do before, because now it's on the same one. That will make it a bit lighter as well. Just want to make that a bit smaller, because I don't know why I'm getting smudging out too much. A little bit more than that. Get that line there. I suppose it's depending on the time you want to put on a picture, basically. The more you put into it, the more you're going to get the results out of it. So if you're doing something like what I'm just doing, I'm just trying to get back into it, so I haven't done it, like I've said before, like probably 8, 9 or 10 months, something like that. I haven't touched nothing, and not that I was quite good at it, but you know, I was better than what I've done today. So I suppose that way you could start doing this and start learning. Yeah. There you go, and that way you can get the feather effect. There's better brushes to do this with, so you know, that makes it look like it's feathers sticking out. There's this one here as well, isn't it? Yeah, so if we do that, something like that. I think if we go from in out, it was better. I think let me make the pen a little bit smaller so we can get them a little bit more finer. There you go, and go on the back one, same in here. So all I'm doing is basically stroking outwards from the lines, and then that's with the smudge tool, so smudging it towards the outwards side, so at least you don't have that black line. I suppose you could do that for all of it as well, and it's like these ones as well, you know, where the wings are, so it looks like it's not straight lines that you've drawn. So it's getting there, slowly. Could do the same for this one here, one on the cheek. So it looks like that it's I'm sure there's a different brush that I used to use, you know, but you know, it'll come back slowly, you know, once I've started doing these. And alright guys, that's, hang on, let me just do the tail as well, so you know it doesn't look too bad. And it doesn't look too sharp, that line. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is try to blur that bit in at the end. That looks a bit too much. Yeah, there we go. Well, you get the idea, guys, you know. So if you start drawing something, it's like the feet, they're not even right at the moment, you know. We can carry on doing this all day, and but I'm going to stop it there, and I hope you enjoyed it, or if you liked it or disliked it, just give us a like or a dislike, and thanks for watching. Cheers guys. Right guys, this is one I've done a long time ago, well, like I said before, and it's not perfect, but as you can see the eyes don't look that good, but this is the one I've done before, so I'm just going to put it on time lapse so you can see what I've done. Basically downloaded the picture from the internet and then just started drawing the picture there, as you can see.
The festival that we met at, where you were just a face in a crowd, and now I can't imagine me with anybody else. As we close out the night underneath the lilac sky. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. 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 New Year's Eve, 300 miles, counting down. Next year will be close. I will wait as long as it's for you.